Good morning and welcome to Veric Mitsubishi. My name's Mark and I'm going to take you for a walk around our 2012 Series 2 VE Holden Commodore sedan this morning. Starting at the front of the car, you notice all the chrome garnish through the grille and down the bottom of the front bar. Full body kit on this car, being an SSV as well, with our driving lights incorporated in the bottom of the front bar. Finished in black. There are a few minor little touch-ups that have been done on the bonnet, which is consistent with the age of the car. And then as we move around to the driver's side now, factory alloy wheels, a minor scuff on the right-hand front wheel there. Our Series 2 badging on our front guard as well. Colour-coded exterior door mirrors and door handles as well. And it has been tinted as well, all of the windows in this car, so gives it that really muscly look. Our right-hand rear alloy wheel is pretty much unmarked, and really good depth of tread in our tyres. As we move around to the back of the car, I don't know if you'll pick up on the volume of the exhaust. It has had an exhaust added to it, and we'll run through all of the other options it's had added to it as well during the video. A few minor little cosmetic marks on our rear bar, colour-coded reverse sensors as well, and does have a reverse camera which we'll demonstrate to you a little bit later. Factory spoiler as well. Then as we move around to the left-hand side of the car, no scratches or marks on our left-hand rear alloy wheel. Paintwork extremely nice coming down the passenger side of the car actually. Can't really detect any scratches, touch-ups or marks anywhere there. And then our left-hand front alloy wheel, once again unmarked as well. So being a 2012 model, extremely impressive with the way it presents. So round at the front of the car now, as a rule the SS came out of the factory with 310 kilowatts of power, but this has actually had the 400 kilowatt pack added to it. So it's had a cam upgrade, it's also had the tune, you've got the over the radiator intake as well, and as I mentioned earlier, coupled with the exhaust. So 310 kilowatts at the rear wheels, 400 kilowatts at the motor. Back around at the rear of the car now, we'll just have a look at the storage area. Obviously the Holdens have a really large cargo section there. Also got our netted net just to store items in if you don't want them rolling around in the boot. And then of course our factory spare wheel, once again being an alloy as well, and doesn't look like it's actually ever been used. So here we are inside the Holden now, and we'll just run through all of the interior for you. Being an SSV, obviously it's got all the extra things which I'll go through. Auto headlights from factory, cruise control settings on our indicator stalk as well. A height and reach adjustable steering wheel, so it's telescopic in its operation. Then on our steering wheel itself, which is leather of course, our navigation and Bluetooth button, audio volume control, and then on our left hand side here, trip computer with our audio button, and then a knob just to change between tracks or stations depending on what you're actually listening to. Moving into the center multifunction screen section, as you can see, it does have satellite navigation. As we mentioned earlier, it does also have a reverse camera with an extremely clear picture there behind us. Of course, across to the radio, when you pair up your Bluetooth, you do have audio streaming directly through the unit as well. All of our master controls for our audio, and then dual zone climate control air conditioning as well. Really impressed with the red garnish running around the interior. No marks or scratches anywhere on it. Even our 6-speed gear stick, there's no actual sign of wear on that either. Traction control button at the front. 6-speed manual gearbox. Nice light clutch. Lock and unlock button for our doors. Exterior mirror controls. And then our power window switches as well, with cup holders directly behind that. In our storage compartment here, you do also notice we've got our USB and auxiliary ports in there as well. And we'll scan around the interior, probably pay attention to actually how clean it is. We've got our black on red leather throughout the car. Obviously the quality SS seats as well. Driver and passenger in particular, the bolsters on these seats are spot on. And of course, being a Holden, 6 airbags, front, side and curtain airbags, does give it its 5-star ANCAP safety rating. The car has done 72,000 kilometres. We'll just have a little bit of a look at the service books. Obviously your intervals are every 15 on these, so 4,000, 14,500, 28.5, 43, 60, and then you'll find that we've done a current intermediate service on the car. Our service department have just neglected to stamp the book, so we'll have those stamped up to date as well. So if you've been looking at SSVs, this is something out of the box. 400 kilowatt pack, 310 rear wheel kilowatts with all the upgrades that the car's had. Good Ks, 70 odd thousand Ks with good history. Certainly a desirable motor car. So give us a call on 99070 555 and one of us will be able to help you further.